Hi there, Gareth here again. This time I've got a top 5 of curiosities about English football. I'm going to start with the FA Cup. This is the oldest cup competition in the world of football. I think it's the oldest competition that's still in its original format. Very traditional competition. I personally didn't like when they put the semi-finals at Wembley, our national stadium, just to pay for the construction. It used to be another neutral stadium, like Villa Park in Birmingham or Hillsborough in Sheffield, where quite often the place is used, because neither of those teams were ever in semi-finals usually. So there were good places to pick, and it made Wembley have a bit more magic. So the magic of the FA Cup final is something that was always special for football fans in our country. It's lost a bit of that now because of the marketing that's been put into the Premier League and the money in it, and the Champions League's got bigger and there's top 4 teams in that rather than just champions like it used to be when it was the European Cup. So it's lost a bit of its shine. At the time of recording, my team are actually still in it, which is good, so I'm excited for this year to see if we can maybe get to Wembley this year, even though I'm in Brazil and I can't go. But it'd be nice for us to be good for a change. So yeah, that's the most traditional, old-fashioned competition of football generally. It's from the 1800s. I think it'll be 150 years old soon if it's not already. So that's the first curiosity. Second one is about the England national team. And the England national team do not receive their own match bonuses and haven't since 2007. It is given to the Bobby Moore Foundation. It's a cancer charity named after the late World Cup winning captain Sir Bobby Moore. He died of cancer, so they all donate their money to charity. They're all rich anyway, so I don't think they miss the money that much. But no, they don't receive the money. They've given it to charity for quite a long time, which is a good thing. I think it does mean you can't call the England footballers mercenaries like you could with some other teams maybe. The next 2 are going to be about my team. The first one is Leeds United's white kit. The white kit we play in has nothing to do with our city's colours, generally. Blue and yellow or blue and amber have always been the city's colours, and Leeds United's kit was until legendary manager Don Revie in the 1960s changed the kit to be all white to mimic Real Madrid, who at this time had won 5 what's called European Cups then, but it's the equivalent of the Champions League in a row. So they were the best team in Europe. They were winning everything. So he wanted to change the mentality of the football club by changing the kit to the same kit as the best team in the world at that time, probably. Maybe Pele Santos might have beaten them, I don't know. But anyway, the best team nearby copy their white kit and will play like them. He did go on to win several titles, most successful manager in our club's history. Maybe underappreciated by other clubs and under-respected, but it worked out well. He did many other things. He was very superstitious, and I think he believed same walk to the stadium every week. So he had this superstition that that kit would make them win. I think it was his good coaching and the good talented players that won the things. But that's the one. Second one is, you may notice that English managers are not very dominant in the Premier League. The last time an English manager won the league, it was Howard Wilkinson. He's quite old now and retired, but he won the league title with my team in 1992. The last year before the remarketing happened and the Premier League started. So that was the last old first division, as it was called then. First, second, third and fourth division. That's how the full-time football leagues were called. But now it's Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2, because the marketing's taken over logic and history. So yeah, the old first division before it became Premier League. He won that. And there's not been an English manager come close. I think there's been English managers win cups, but I remember Harry Redknapp won with Portsmouth the FA Cup, as mentioned already in the video, the competition. But close to winning a league, there hasn't been an English manager in this time, because I think there's less opportunities, because there's more resources in the league. Get all the best foreign managers in, and it becomes tough for English managers to get the top jobs. May change in time, but I don't think it will, because it's a very desirable league to work in, so that will change. The last one is going to be a bit of a strange one. There's a club you may or may not have heard of called Sheffield Wednesday. That sounds strange, but Wednesday is a day of the week. Why is a football club called Wednesday when the others are called things like City, United, Town, Athletic, even some called Albion, which means England? There's these kind of names of teams, and it seems illogical to have a day of the week. This team is actually the team that Alex Turner, the singer from the band Arctic Monkeys, support. It's probably the only thing famous about this football club outside of England at the moment. A long time since they were even close to being good. The guy who missed England's penalty in the 1990 World Cup shootout, Chris Waddle, over the bar, kind of like Harry Kane did last World Cup. He played for Sheffield Wednesday for a while and was their best player. But yeah, they've not had a good player since him, I don't think. And it's quite funny because they're a bit of a rival of my team, and well, we're better than them now, so that's quite funny. But yeah, the reason they're called Wednesday is because there used to be a cricket club that met to play cricket on Wednesday. So we're the Wednesday Cricket Club, and then they decided to play football. So now there's a football team called Wednesday. It's quite strange. I hope you found this interesting. If there's any other strange curiosities you know about football in your country or even in England that I've missed off the list, put them in the comments, and I hope you found that interesting. Please like and subscribe, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.